Hey everybody, welcome back to Lyrical Resonance, where we believe that where words fail, music speaks. I am super pumped today because this is the band Convictions and their song Hurricane. Super excited to get into this. I've done one other song by them, and it was their song The Price of Grace, which was just such an absolute banger of a song. I mean, it's just absolute fire. Blew up my brain, melted my face quite a bit, and I expect nothing less from them here in this song Hurricane. I know it's older than The Price of Grace. I think I've heard it one time, and I haven't heard it since. So it's kind of a not necessarily a discovery, but a rediscovery for me of sorts. So I'm excited to get into this. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, thank you. It really means the world to me for you taking the time to hear what I have to say about this awesome song. I'm assuming awesome, like I said, one time. Anyway, if you like what you see by the end of this, I'd ask you to like the video, maybe leave a comment or two, because it really helps me out, helps push the video, get other people seeing it. And then, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say here on this channel. So let's do that now and not waste any more time. This is the band Convictions and their song Hurricane. Oh, okay. Completely different opening from The Price of Grace. Oh. Oof.
16 years is not enough. Time will pass, but I feel your love. It's still inside me. Still inside me. Torrential rains have swept you up. You always told me I could trust. You're still beside me. Still beside me. Every dream is falling short, and the bills they never work. It's all the same. It's all the same, and I'm still there without you.
What is going on right now? This is so different from The Price of Grace, because that was an unrelenting just like assault on the eardrums, and it was phenomenal. And I'm not saying this is bad, because it is equally phenomenal, but on a completely different level. Like, this is like another side of this band, more melodic, more introspective, and I dig that a lot. Man, this is good. I brought it back because I want to hear this build again. I want to see kind of how the song naturally progresses. So I brought it back a little bit. Let's keep going. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes. There it is. Okay, let's talk about that chorus for a minute, because goodness, the melody in that is dynamite. The delivery is amazing. The aftermath of it, where they came back in, there it is. There's the. I'm gonna say, man, there are not many bands in my mind that write stuff as brutally heavy as what Convictions is putting out lately. Because The Price of Grace, like I said, it was just an unrelenting masterclass in angry music. I mean, seriously, if you have a minute, go watch their lyric video for it, because it's nuts. It's so good and just brutal. I mean, I'm serious. Go watch it. I'll put a card here. Go watch it. I'll wait. You back? Okay, cool. Let's keep going with this, because that was bonkers, and I need to hear that brutality hit me again, because I loved it, and it was just really good. So I'm taking it back quite a bit, because I need to hear that all again in its fullness. I'm ready for it this time, maybe. That melody, man. I love it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for just a second, because I need to pull it back again. Dude, so the delivery of the line, just look at this mess I've made. The way he delivers that, like there's a pain in that, man, that's palpable. And dude, I'm digging the entirety of this song. It reminds me a lot of what you would hear from I Prevail on their Trauma album. Like just this melody that they're writing with here, and this kind of the blend jumping between heavy and melodic. And I know there are a lot of bands that do that, but for some reason it reminds me a lot of I Prevail. Anyway, backed it up. Do it again. Break My Face. Let's do it. Oh man. Oh, excellent lyrics. Amazing. Whew. Good grief, dude. Come on. I need to catch my breath, dude. I love this. This is so good. And those lyrics, man, the lyrics in that breakdown, where he says, it builds into the breakdown. Death seems to follow me everywhere I go. I'll medicate away this agony. Then it says, suffer. My heart begins to swell. God, save me from this hell. Lift me up. Give me strength. Be my refuge. Okay. And then the next line is amazing, because you have this admittance of absolute weakness, right? Where it's just, there's nothing else. I got nothing. I'm suffering. I'm about to medicate myself to make this go away. And so you hit this, bam, you hit this rock bottom point. And you say, God, save me from this hell. Lift me up. Give me the strength. Be my refuge. And the very next line is recover. Build me up. I won't get swept away. And I don't think that was an accident. I think that was actually very, very intentionally done, where they say, I'm falling apart, I'm breaking, and then I give it to God, and wouldn't you know it, He gives me stability. He helps me to recover. He gives me this foundation where I'm not going to get swept away. I might still get hit. I might still take some blows, but you know what? I'm not getting swept away from this. There's a hurricane. I might feel like I'm lost, but I'm not falling apart. I'm not getting swept away. Dude, this was so good. Wow. What a brutal song, dude. So good. And just, like, the lyrics of this are fantastic. I'm taking a minute to read them here because I was just really blown away. Man, this is, okay, so these lyrics are kind of difficult. So it seems like it's a song, if I'm understanding it, it should be fairly obvious, about the passing of a mom. And it sounds like it's going to be from, like, maybe cancer or some other debilitating disease, because it says, every treatment has fallen short. The pills never work. It's all the same, and I'm still here without you. 16 years is not enough. Time passes, but I still feel that love. And I thought this was really good. But then the second verse is really kind of breaking, because it says, I'm cutting deeper to take my pain away. These days I rest on the ocean floor, far from home, waiting to be washed ashore. Here in the deep blue, mother, I miss you. And man, the pain of loss is such a devastating thing. And it's interesting that in the midst of that, they had the wherewithal and the mindset to, even though it was at rock bottom, they still thought, I need to call to God. And it was when they did that things turned. Nothing was necessarily remedied, but they had this stability. They had something foundational holding them secure in the midst of the hurricane of emotions that life can throw at us. And dude, this was so well done. Like, I'm blown away by this band. Listening to The Price of Grace, which again dealt with loss, and that was in the form of a suicide. And you can see my thoughts on it here. It was just really, really well done, and so, like, emotionally heavy. And I said then that the lyrics and their delivery were the delivery of the lyrics was as visceral as what they were actually singing about, and it was just powerful. And here I would say that the emotional delivery felt within the lyrics of this song, within their delivery, was once again a perfect, flawless match to what the actual lyrics were. That's something that these guys do very, very well, where you can feel heartache, you can feel agony, you can feel anger and desperation. Like they have this ability to convey their emotions in a way that is second to none. and the instrumentation, like, come on, top of the line. Like, these guys have very quickly catapulted themselves to the top of the Christian metalcore, death metal, whatever genre you want to throw at it scene. They've just really done a good job, and they have a huge fan in me. Forever support what they do because they're just so stinking good. Anyway, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being amazing. Where would I put this song? I'm gonna put it at a 10. Shouldn't surprise anybody. It's that good. It's a 10 out of 10 song for me. Price of Grace was a 10 out of 10 as well. I wonder if these guys can be undefeated. I see that they just released The War That Followed Me Home. I'm gonna have to be checking that one out as well. See if they can continue this 10 out of 10 streak. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the song. Leave me some comments because I would really appreciate it. If you're watching, if you would leave a comment because it helps me push the videos out to more people, and I really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought about it on a scale of 1 to 10. Where would you rank this? And if there are any songs you think I should get into, let me know. You can leave a comment, obviously, or you can email me at lyrical.resonance.ia@gmail. It's right here, so you can write it down. Or whatever. Don't write it down. I don't care. Whatever. Leave me a comment. Let me know what songs you want me to get into is the point I'm trying to make here. And again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time. It means the world to me. If you liked what you saw, like the video. Super simple, like 1 click if you would. I appreciate that also. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with everything, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say here at Lyrical Resonance. Before you go, take a look at one of these videos. You might find a band that you haven't heard of, or you just maybe want to hear my thoughts on one of these songs. Either way, I'll see you over there, and until then, stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you soon.